we're talking about hockey books. That's why I'm wearing, one second, all these pucks. That's why I'm wearing my Red Wings. This is actually my mom's. But, you know, gotta support my state team, even though I don't watch hockey, but I read books. So, if you didn't already pick up on what I'm doing today, I am doing hockey book recommendations / TBR because I was gonna do a Rex and then I realized I haven't actually read that many. So let's start off with the obvious, Mile High by Liz Tomford, which I don't have with me right now, but here's a picture of it. This is about Xander and Stevie, and Xander is in the NHL. He is out of Chicago, and he's like the playboy, the like, you know, has a girl every single night type thing. And then we have Stevie, who is the flight attendant for his private jet, well, one of the flight attendants, and it's their story, and it's my favorite thing ever. You've probably heard me talk about it, so I'm not going to get too depth into that, but I gave that a 5 out of 5. Go read it. Love that book with my whole heart. Then I read Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I haven't read her new one, Wildfire, but I heard that one's good also. But Icebreaker is about a hockey player and a ice skater a figure skater, I mean, who have to share the same rink. So that's really fun. There's so much going on in that book. I think I rated it a 4 out of 5. I really liked it. It was just like a lot. It was drama, drama, drama. It kept me on my toes. So if you love that, like, go read it. But yeah, that one was really cute. And then all these. So I feel like I've read more because I've read all of these. This is the Off-Campus series plus the Briar U series. This is, I've talked about them before, but this is the Off-Campus series. The Deal, The Mistake, The Score, The Goal, and The Legacy. So obviously I would start out with this one. Sorry, it's very used because like my mom read it too. But this one is about a guy on the hockey team and then a girl the girl is trying to get attention from her crush, which is a football player. And then the guy needs help in one of his classes because he needs to have certain amount of grades to stay on the team or he gets kicked off or like sat. He can't play the game. So it's kind of them making a deal to help each other out. He'll get her attention from this guy and she'll help him with his grades. And it was just such a good book. I rated this 5 out of 5, I believe. And it's kind of like a comfort read to me. It's so good. And then it follows, the rest of the series follows the male main character, Garrett, in this, lives in a house with 3 other boys off campus. That's why it's called the Off-Campus series, and they're all hockey players as well. So this one follows Logan. This one follows Dean, and this one follows Tucker. And then The Legacy is a book about them after high school, like all of them, and this is just so precious and cute. So I recommend that series so much. That was my first hockey reads I ever read, and I really enjoyed it. It's not too hockey, so if you're looking for a book that has a lot about hockey, don't read it. I don't read books that have a ton about hockey, but I know enough about it because my brother's a hockey player that it makes sense to me. That's why I'm more of a hockey romance girl than like other sports. But I do read other sports if you want a sports romance recommendations. Oh, I should do that. That's a good idea. Good job, Audrey. Okay, and then there's the Off-Campus, or the Briar U series, which is a spinoff. This is like after they graduate, this is the other hockey players that are on the team. Well, one of them is actually not even on the team. It's about a hockey player from a rival team and the coach's daughter. Not as good. Not as good. I mean, yeah, I didn't love them that much, but I just wanted to tell you I've read these. So yeah. Then, oh, I also want to mention Elle Kennedy just came out with another spin-off series that follows the kids of the off-campus series. So she just came out with the one book, I forgot what it's called, I'll put it up, and it is Garrett Graham's Daughter, and I cannot wait to read it. I don't have it yet, but I am going to read it sometime soon. Alright, now let's go into my hockey romance TBR, which I feel like hockey romance are perfect to the winter months. So now that it's getting like a little chillier, at least in Michigan it is, I'm going to start reading this. So first I have Double Pucked by Lauren Blakely. This is, I don't know much about it, but I do know it is a Why Choose romance, which means there's two guys and one girl. And I think they're both on the hockey team. I think she's trying to get back at her ex-boyfriend. I might be wrong about that, but yeah. So if you don't like Why Choose, don't read that book probably. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. And I've read one other of Lauren Blakely's books, and it was just like a fun book to read. It was, yeah, just like fun. Then we have Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. This one has the cutest cover ever, and I cannot wait to read this. I know nothing about it, but the cover is just absolutely adorable, so I want to read it. I heard Destiny Sidwell talk about it, and she really enjoyed it, so she's a really picky reader, so I'm excited. Then I have Kiss and Don't Tell by Megan Quinn. I have never read a Megan Quinn book, but she has so many, so I really need to. Why I put this one on my list is because I have a coworker who said she read it and was absolutely hooked. It's a series, I think it has multiple books, but that's the first one, I believe. And yeah, I, again, don't know anything about it, but I know there's a hockey player in it, so. Then Iced Out by Veronica Eden. This book, again, actually all of these I know like nothing about. Sorry guys. You can read them with me and we can figure it out together. I was going around on Book Talk a little bit about just like how good it is. I think it's kind of spicy. So I was like, might as well. Hockey, check me, put me down. 9 Days. I've actually heard no one talk about this, but I saw it on Kindle Unlimited and it looked really cute. I believe it's a hockey player and a figure skater. And it just looks super cute, the cover. Don't know it, I didn't read the back. I like going into books blind. Me going into books. That was cringy, why did I do that? Anyway. Consider Me. This one is also a series by Becca Mack. This is the first one. I have heard amazing things about this series. People absolutely love it. It's kind of intimidating though because the books are pretty thick, but eventually I'm gonna read it. Eventually. We don't know when, but it's on my TBR. Probably more like hopefuls though, like, to be honest with you. Then Body Check by Tegan Hunter. I don't know why I put this on my list. I must have seen it somewhere. I must have been like, oh, that sounds good. But I have no idea where I saw it. Okay, everyone. Before I end this video, I want to put out a little disclaimer. Hockey books, good. Hockey book boyfriends, good. Real hockey boys? I don't know. Be respectful, everyone. I don't know. I was just raised around hockey boys, so I'm not attracted to them because my brother is one. But just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Out there, girls. It's tough out there. Yes, I'm saying that when I have a ring on my finger. Those are my hockey recommendations slash, this is the book I was reading off of, my hockey recommendations slash my hockey TBR. I'm planning to get, I have a lot on there, and I have another like winter TBR as well, so I don't think I'm gonna get all those checked off, but comment down below what ones I should read first, and I'm gonna try my best to read as many. And I feel like hockey season lasts a decent amount of time. I know it's already started. I just felt like it was too early in fall to talk about it. It's like a winter sport to me, you know, like getting all dressed up in your little Ugg boots and little puffer jackets and going to the games. Just kidding. I don't have a puffer jacket. I do own Uggs, but that's because my future mother-in-law found them on a garage sale. Thank you, Lori. Anyway, I just feel like it's more of a winter sport because it's cold and there's ice and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, catch you next week.